Just watch me breaking. You're sweet. You're falling into me. Touch me. I swear.
We are starting what I hope is the final part of this episode for Before the Storm. How is it that the trees are, like the woods, are completely demolished, but the mill is still standing somewhat?
Shit. Is that blood? Frank? Frank! Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
I mean, even though I'm gonna be pretty far, I can still revisit these games. So if there's a particular ending or choice you want to see, you can let me know, and then I can do it in collector mode without having to reset the whole save file.
Frank's couch is toast. A knife might not be a bad idea. Never thought I'd have to say that.
Oh, okay, Thunder. There's another guy that you can accuse, because I had tried this before. Because, I played this before, but then I wanted to reshoot it for some reason. But in the deleted clips, I accused somebody else. That wasn't the dude we have to get past.
Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public.
Damien is scary.
The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this. Damon.
What the
I kept saying Damien. I don't know why. Damon.
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just
Damon. I don't know why I kept
go.
saying Damien
and I won't say
this entire game. Man, this dude is... Whew.
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up. What the fuck? You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burn the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
I mean, he bitch slapped me.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
Leave her alone, dude.
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon,
Frank saved my butt once
what
again.
did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe,
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you?
Frank.
Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
fuck you.
Why is he taking it out on me?
Sera.
Man, Frank saved me again.
Rachel.
How many times did Frank save me in this game? He saved me like 3 times. Now that I think about it, Frank isn't such a bad guy in the first game because he saved Chloe's butt so many times. And we found out he rescued Pompidou. Yeah, Damon was the guy.
Chloe Price.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
I didn't even know she was there.
Thanks.
Sit.
Sera. Are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
Tell me why. Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sera.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back.
Her tattoos look nice.
But he's right. I'm
The
broken.
flower one. I like that.
No, you're not. You're stronger than you realize.
You don't know anything about me.
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss. I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone.
Okay.
No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life.
I like
Raised in a
Rachel.
loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything.
She didn't
has
know.
a
I mean,
perfect family.
she thought her dad was cheating.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really?
I mean, I think she doesn't. I mean, her dad lied to her.
The worst mistake you ever made was giving Rachel up. That's what you said in your letter to her.
You read that.
You don't have to make the same mistake twice.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt. So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
Wait,
Chloe, are you gonna say something?
don't go, Sera.
I'm done here. Goodbye, Chloe.
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later?
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
How are you feeling? Like I got stabbed? Doc says there'll be a 6 scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order. Fuck yeah. We never actually escaped. Did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go? Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Let's see what happens if I tell her. It's gonna have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been saying that like 100 times. So, it turns out that James paid that Damon to keep her mom hooked on stuff to keep the mom out of her life or something? Is that what it is to my understanding? Dang, she looks really angry at him. She's like, get away from me, get away from me. I told her I had to. Yeah, I could not lie to Rachel. I couldn't lie to my friend. Now you see what you done did, bro. Look at what you did. Kept someone from seeing their own mother. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has faults, you know. Feels like Sera wanted to bounce back. Yeah, I remember we thought that he was cheating, but that was her birth mother. And we hear the same song that we heard at the end of the first episode. Yeah, I know the first Life is Strange does that. If you sacrifice the Bay, you'll hear the same song that you heard at the end of the first episode. There's Frank. Hey, Frank. And there is... Oh, he has the blade. Whoa. And there is Pompidou. Hey Pompidou. Yeah, we learn. Yeah, just like I said, Frank tells us in the first game that he rescued Pompidou from Damon. And David. Oh, she was not expecting that. I think the farewell episode should have came out before this. Because I do know that there's a bonus episode. I think the farewell episode should have been before this. Because you got a perspective of what Chloe meant about Max leaving her and such. And there's Elliot. Because let's see what happens because I won the back talk. Oh, he got expelled because he packing up his stuff and you see Whale standing out there. And they're playing the game. Drew, Mikey, and Steph playing the game. Maybe Drew will be back to playing football once he's healed up. Nathan and Samantha. They're together, huh? Because I know we heard them at the hospital, but I'm not sure what happened to her. So what, Victoria likes Evan because she was looking at him taking photos. There's Chloe. And there's Wells. Like, hey, Wells. And then Rachel's like... Yeah, Chloe got her truck. But Wells looks like he misses Chloe. She's like, ah, bye, Wells. Screw you and your school. That's what Chloe's like. He's like, yeah, there's nothing I can do. Now here's the lighthouse scene. Like, even though I've already moved on to another game when you see these videos, I can still come back and revisit the game, you know. You just keep that in mind. And then, if you want me to get a specific scenario, then tell me what speeches I gotta pick. You know, and I'll go and redo it. I can do it in a collector mode. I just call it the speech. Or better yet, tell me the dialogue I have to pick. Speech, dialogue, same thing. There's the crow. Yeah, Chloe's dyed her hair blue. Yay. I like the color on her. They're planning where they want to go to now, huh? They want to go to Los Angeles. I know Chloe said that in the first game. That her and Rachel wanted to leave. Yep. And like the Chloe was here and Rachel was here. Yeah, we see that in the first game too, when we have to get the bottles for Chloe. And then there's a sub choice to write my name down there too. And when I write my name, it'll say it's gonna have consequences. Also, Chloe had the tattoo drawn on her. That's what it looks like. They're drawing each other's tattoo. Yeah, Chloe hung out at that junkyard a lot. They hung out at that place a lot. Yeah, I would like to get a tattoo. If it didn't hurt, I'd get a tattoo. So like what I meant is, let's say, by the time this is uploaded, I'm recording Life is Strange 2, then I can still come back. You'd be like, hey, you told Rachel the truth. So it was a tie between telling Rachel the truth and not telling Rachel the truth. I killed the plant with neglect. What plant? What plant? I accepted David's photography. I didn't have Drew's money at the start of the day. What? I gave Drew his money. I gave Drew his money. You visited the Norths at the hospital. How do I spar with Drew over the pudding? I didn't donate to the firefighters fund. I didn't even know I could. I missed a lot of stuff. I need to go back. I revealed to Damon that Thunder was a snitch. Rachel didn't meet her mother. So what do I have to do to get her to meet the mother? Tell me in the comments what speeches I have to pick. You know, what I have to do, or what speeches I have to pick at most. So, so I killed the plant regardless, because it says you killed it with soda. I guess you killed it regardless. And I didn't have Drew's money. Because I thought that Drew, I gave it to him after Damien broke his knee. I gave it to him. So why is it saying I didn't have his money when I already gave it to him? Did I get money from somewhere else I was supposed to give to Drew? I didn't know I could. It seems like nobody donated to the firefighters fund. I guess they didn't know about it. I guess if I don't pay Frank back, then maybe I can use that money. I guess. I guess if I don't pay Frank back with the money I took from that dude. I mean, for the back talks, maybe I can do collector mode, but I'll probably have to play the episode again to get, like, Rachel's mom to meet her. Yeah, I remember that those photos. She had it on her phone in the first game. Yep, we know that prick Jefferson is doing now. Chloe's calling her as we speak. Wow. I mean, this game has so many unanswered questions, like how did Rachel get involved with Frank? Yep, so we have the bonus episode that we're gonna play. So y'all, if they're like, if you want to see any back talks or choices, then you can tell me in the comments. Like, even though I'm gonna be doing another game, like for instance, when this is uploaded, I'll probably be recording and prepping Life is Strange 2. I can still come back. I can still come back if that's what you want, you know. So I did like this game so far. It was kind of cool. I just thought I would learn about Rachel's relation with Frank, because like in the first game we found out, Chloe found out that, you know, Rachel was seeing Frank, and I thought this game would cover the events up until her disappearance, you know. Chloe calling her and looking for her. I thought we would see that, but I wish they would make a DLC about that. Us seeing the, you know, the events up until when Max came to Blackwell and saw all the posters. So that's what I was thinking. So if you guys want more games like this, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta leave a comment, subscribe, because that tells me you're interested. And for long episodes, you can just watch half and then come back, watch us have later, play it while you're asleep or whatever works for you. So I'll catch you in the next one.